Hey everybody, let's talk a second about the rising Canadian patriotism that we see. Now, to be fair, most of this patriotism can definitely be equated to the fact that, our sovereignty is being threatened. This has triggered a deep-rooted feeling that maybe a lot of us have felt. Now, I can't say everybody because there's definitely someone in the comments being like, not me, and I'll be like, yes, not you. But I think it's fair to say that a lot of Canadians do feel in a way that we are tired of, simply because we're Canadian, we are treated with a sense of arrogance and a lot of disrespect from a lot of Americans. Now, before anybody says, not me, I love Canadians, I'm going to say, yes, not you. I know you love Canadians, but Canadians are so tired of knowing a lot more about the United States, that the United States have everything they need, so why are they going to look otherwise? But I think a lot of Canadians are pretty tired of knowing that fact, that we, our biggest trading partner, doesn't even know anything really about us. And also, I think it's a fair assessment that every Canadian is so used to at least one American in their life being like, say it. And to be fair, some of that is all just like fun and jokes. We know that. But I think Canadians have always kind of felt deeply somewhere, even if that's what they're saying, maybe they actually mean it. And I think this 51st state comment, and we've also heard about how much United States doesn't need us and they actually don't care about us. We've kind of always felt that way about how Americans feel about us. And also now we're getting public officials from the United States saying that they want to annex us simply because we don't want to be annexed. And to be fair, we know that a lot of Americans don't actually feel that way. Most Americans don't even think about Canada enough to even feel that way in the first place. But I think because we interact so much with the United States, we are a smaller population and we do rely heavily on the United States. We hope on some level that you guys rely on us too, and you actually do genuinely enjoy us as a neighbor. But everything about this situation has made us feel quite sour towards America in general. We know that obviously we have a lot of family members, relations. I have quite a few friends from the United States. I lived in the United States for 3 months. There's just a lot there that we know to be true, but at the same time, there's always been this deep-rooted feeling, genuinely disrespect us on purpose, and it's because they actually don't want to respect us. I think as Canadians, we are incredibly proud. We're incredibly proud of our land, incredibly proud of each other. Maybe we're not incredibly proud of our politics right now, which is a different conversation entirely, but we feel disrespected and we're angry. And I think these are all things that Canadians have maybe felt for a very long time, but we've just never said it until now. All this to say that we love Canada and we're proud of Canada. And this is why I think our patriotism is much stronger right now. Because as much as we may disagree with one another and fight over things, at the end of the day, we know that we love each other. And I think that validation is never going to happen. And willing to move on from that. That's why we also see a great surge of the dismantling of the interprovincial trade barriers. And again, I'm going to mention that petition. Please also write letters to your government officials. I wrote some letters yesterday and actually heard people respond to me, which I was surprised about. But please stick up for each other because now is the time to be proud of each other. Because at the end of the day, I think we know we've been disrespected for too long. And I think Canadians are sick of being disrespected and we deserve better. If you're a Canadian to another Canadian, I just want to let you know that I love you and I support you and let's do business together because I think we're clear now that the business that we've done so long with the United States and relied on them and just gotten comfortable there, it's not going to be the same ever again. I think Canadians feel that this is just really tied down to a feeling that we've always had about the United States and it's offensive and we don't want to put up with this anymore. We're proud. We're proud to be Canadian.